Hey, hi, howdy, hello. I am going to give a quick update on a few things. Um, First off, to the person who left me the novel in my comment section, I know who you are, and I didn't read the whole thing, but I did read the part where you admitted, I have the screenshot, um, to, or not really admitted to, claimed to have contacted the father of my kids. You're full of shit. I talked to him. Number one. Number two, he hasn't seen them since April. Um, he doesn't have them. Three, um, you want to go to contacting people's IRL family who have nothing to do with YouTube. We can play that game. But at that point, it's harassing communications. Number three, you're full of shit and got absolutely none of that correct. Number four, the girlfriend you keep referring to hasn't been with him in over a month. Another thing, you're full of shit. Um, Find it interesting that you find it okay to do shit like that. I'm glad I have the screenshot of you saying you did that too. That'll be useful in the future. Um, Let me see what else was. I think there was something about Mousy buying somebody subs. Nobody bought my subs. That's ridiculous. Um, I've earned every fucking one I have. Thank you. That was a reach and something people always say when they're super bitter. Um, Let me think. There was another ridiculous statement made. Trying to remember it. Oh, Olaf shared it out. I'm glad you did. Because I'm glad I have a screenshot of you endorsing it. Um, that will also be useful. Um, Matter of fact, everyone endorsing Clean Urine Stash. I'm glad you are so open about it. Um, wow. A couple of those statements and comments only proved my point. Thank you for that. Um, I think I'm going to keep the rest close to my chest at this time. But trying to think. Something to keep in mind is that one of those faces is running around Instagram posing as me. I find that weird. Um, Everything that has happened, I have a Discord and it's full of receipts, by the way. Um, Everything that's been done has been weird. Um, there has been a lot of lines crossed, a lot of boundaries crossed, quite openly, brazenly, and arrogantly because they feel like nobody's going to point it out. And if I am a piece of shit for speaking up against what has happened, then I guess I'm just a piece of shit. Because I'm not going to sit silent while this shit happens to me. Like, had it happened to your family, you would have lost your shit. And I have more than provided proof that it's happened. I shouldn't have had to because it had happened in the open. But you'll never admit that because it doesn't fit your narrative. Funny how that happens. I know that dog. But apparently I'm being quote unquote exposed with conjecture and bullshit and bots now. Convenient bots that they don't think I know about because, like, I'm not in a Discord server that uses them. Idiot. If you're going to use a bot to imitate somebody's voice, maybe use a better one. If you're going to cleverly clip and chop up audio, make sure it fits. Anyone can edit together a shitty video. I could do that, and I am not very good at technology. I think that's all the attention I'm going to give these failures at life. Speaking of police records, yeah, criminal records actually. All I can say is wow. But anyway, I came on here to give an update on Little Dude, and there was an update on Lisa Richards and her criminal record, which is one of the pile of them I've gotten today. But today's Lisa Richards. The other ones are going to wait for another day. Scam Slim posted, I think, maybe yesterday, I believe it was. And the update on Little Dude was, let me look. I'm behind on a lot of these. I'm having to really stay on top of them, but it's gotten insane because as hard as I try, I can't keep up with all of this shit by myself on top of everything else I'm keeping up with in the background. It's a pain in the ass. But very interesting pain in the ass. Like, it's not all bad, I guess. But it is a hassle sometimes because a lot of these get posted 50 times a day, and I can't possibly grab all 50 bajillion posts, videos, clips. I just, I would give myself a migraine trying. And I have to say,
Is she
I want to say thank you to
like
the people who helped me in the background, not just with Lisa Richards, but with the other thing we're working on. Well, it's mostly a compilation of things um, being put together in the background. I really appreciate your help. Um, it's been very useful and informative, very informative. And I think it's going to make for a really, really, really good series of videos in the future. Um, the other project that I'm working on putting together is going to take probably another month. Um, it's being added to by the day. Um, but I think this one's going to be well worth it. Well worth the headache. Oh, I'm going to update you on the visitation dog. There is none. Um, try to put this kindly, I guess. Um, Little dude does not want to see her. Um, he doesn't want to talk to her, even on the phone at this point. I don't know that that's going to change. She was supposed to have done something by Friday and still has yet to do anything the court has asked her to do, like any of it. She's currently in non-compliance on several levels, and it's a shit show. Hey, Sammy. Um, I guess I can play the video of that update where he says that he doesn't want to see her or talk to her or really have any kind of communication with her whatsoever at this point. Um, he's happy. It's. I don't really want to celebrate that. It's sad. Like, yeah, I'm glad he's safe. Yeah, I'm glad he's happy. That's wonderful. Um, but on the other note, you have to think about the actual situation. I know on the internet you can kind of get disconnected from humanity and condone all kinds of monstrous behavior. And some people need to be taken down a peg or two and learn how to respect boundaries. But um, the situation itself is sad because when you take away the internet drama part of it and look at the reality of it, there's a little boy out there who no longer wants anything to do with his own mother. He's done. He's been through so much, been so traumatized, been so heartbroken that he's just done. And it's kind of heartbreaking for Lisa, too. And I know everybody hates her. I get it. I get it. And I get why. I get it. I really do. Trust me, I get it. But there's a human being in there who gave birth to this 12-year-old little boy, along with her other three kids. Regardless of what she's done or what she's still doing, to them, that will always be their mother. No matter what they feel about her, that's their mother. And the heartbreaking part of it is that she has gone so far and done so much to that kid that he's given up on her. And oh, I just now logged on, homie. Um, that he's just given up, and that hurts because a kid that young should not lose hope like that. I want more than anything for her to find a way to fix it. But the reality of it is, I don't think she will. Right, Spooky? Um, I just, I don't know what to do with that anymore, dude. Like, I just, like, a part of my, like, soul sank when I heard him say he didn't want to talk to her or see her or talk to her, nothing. He didn't want anything to do with her. A part of me sank. Okay, Spooks, I'll get with you in the on Discord. I know she doesn't care, but I wish she did. Oh, Spooky, he's okay now. He's with family and he's safe, and that's what matters. But she doesn't have him anymore. Um, he was removed a while back in place with other family. I'm not gonna give away. I mean, she doxed the shit out of him, but I'm not going to. Um, he's safe, is what I will say. Um, I just hate that it's come to this. Honestly, it's just Like it killed something inside of me. Like when I heard that, I was like, God, man, like, but she doesn't seem to care. So there's nothing I can do. Like in reality, there's nothing I can do about that. But I kind of wanted to take a moment to remind everybody that although we really don't like Lisa, um, there's a human being there. You know, it's just oh yeah, I have. Spooky, you missed it earlier. I had a matter of fact, I'm gonna play us out with that one. I found a new cow. I actually found two or three of them that are just funny. Yeah, it is heavy. It is. Um, there's a Melanie, I think is her name, if I'm not mistaken. Her name is Melanie. One of my subscribers actually turned me on to her, and she is absolutely insane. she, um, I just laugh because it's just insane. She got kicked out of McDonald's multiple times, and it's just man. And then there's another one that I found that's got stage 15 testicle cancer. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Tony Chase here lately, Spook. Um, Tony Chase is harmless and he's funny. I've been watching a lot of Peter Kane. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, stage 15, testicle and prostate cancer. She's given birth. Okay, there's no way she has testicle or prostate cancer. And she claims that she's 80% cancer. Oh God, I can't wait to show you that one. Yes, she. I'm not kidding. Shelly. Shelly. Or Debbie can tell you. Shelly, tell him about the stage 15 cancer lady. It's it's hysterical. Um, I have laughed my ever living ass off at her. I know I'm going to hell for that, but it's funny as hell. Um, it, oh no! Oh God! I'm sorry, Shelly, but yeah, I'll send you a link. Yeah, she's 80% cancer. She's got the testicle cancer. But I'm gonna play through this real quick. It's not a very long video. It's only 7 minutes long, and then I'm gonna give a 2 minute update on Little Dude, and then I'm going to um, cover some funny shit for a minute. Oh, you missed it. I told people I had stage, what was it, Shelly? Stage 80, I think it was. I told people I had stage 80 queef cancer, um, which was a joke, but it got taken seriously. Um, but yes, I have stage 80 queef cancer. I can feel the cancer every time the air comes out, like cancer all over the queef. Can I get a hashtag save my queef cancer? and butt hair cancer. I'm going to hell. I really am. I'm going to hell. I'm gonna speed this up so it's not as long. But yeah, this is a very quick rundown, and then I'll give the update on the little dude because I know everybody's been waiting on it. Um, and get that out of the way.
Dockets. You can look these up yourself. If you Google PA Dockets and look up her name, no proof of rabies vaccination. And these are pending. These are pending as of now. I do not know a court date. Again, public record, PA docket sheets. Dog license required. If you look up her name on PA dockets and you have to select a category, you select non-traffic dockets. And these come up. It's not criminal. It's not under criminal. It's not under civil. It's under non-traffic docket.
I have stage 100,074 penis cancer. The penis has the cancer of 1,050 bajillion stage, and my penis fell off. It's serious, guys.
That's how you found this? Wow, really? Well, thank you. Is she live again? If so, let me know which account. This is crazy if she keeps on going back and forth. Hopefully she didn't get the money. What happened with the dog? Nothing, unfortunately, but the dog is not in good shape with the nails. Yeah, I don't see her live. I'm just checking emails here. Give me a second. History of damaging apartment. Give me a second. Give me one moment. Yes, yes. Somebody sent me another docket, and I am aware of this. It's a landlord-tenant docket. I don't have time to kind of take all of the information off of it. I'm aware of this, and it was a landlord-tenant complaint from a while ago. It was from 2017, and it was a judgment amount of $6,472 for rent in arrears, physical damages to property. It was $2,000 rent in arrears, physical damages to property of $4,125.
What went in her rear? Did this lady? Wait a minute. Did this lady just say something went in her rear? Ma'am. Ma'am. What went in your rear?
They also charged her with the court cost of $142.20 and the filing fees of $205.35. At that time, it was against both her and Cole at an address that they resided at, and there was a judgment for the plaintiff in that case.
So apparently they charged her $250 to go in her rear. That's an expensive booty. Just say I'm. Wow. Okay.
In the amount of $6,472.50. I'd have to go into the docket myself to see whether any of that's been paid. She also has felony charge for identification. It's like one felony, and I think 2 misdemeanors or something like that, are 2 controlled substances, because she pretended to be a medical professional and went into a facility and stole a prescription pad from a doctor, and then
Oh, look. Pretending to be a medical professional is illegal. I'm gonna file that one away. Yes, pretending to be a medical professional is quite illegal. You should not be doing that.
and attempted to fill prescriptions with it. You can go on the PA dockets here. I can show you the site. I look on there all the time. Give me a second here. Let me go to the main page. If you Google PA docket sheets, go in here, case search by participant name.
Ma'am, I like you, but could you do something with your thumbnail? That's bothering me. I don't know what it is, but there's something wrong with your thumbnail, and it's like crooked and shit. Can you? Is there a fast forward on this to get the thumb off of it? No. Okay.
You put in the person's name right here, last name, first name, and then you have to pick something else. So what I usually do is do docket type, and you can then search by name for civil and look at what's there. You can search criminal and then look what comes up there. You can search landlord tenant, see what comes up there. You can search any of these categories. So for instance, let me show you what happens for criminal. I'm not going to open the documents because even though they're public, I do try to redact some information. Let's see what comes up under her name here. If I search it.
Oh, look. Someone who redacts personal information when they're showing things. Imagine that.
Thank you, Joanne. I mean,
it's nice to know some people have boundaries and morals, even if I don't like their thumbnail.
This way you can find it all. You can find anything. I don't put the county. I try to do it by category. But yeah, you can put the county. You can put Allegheny County if you like. So I can search here. Now you have to make sure that it's the right person because there are several people with the same name. But this I think is her. Comes up as
imagine that. Multiple people with the same name in the same area. Imagine that. Also filing that away.
Allegheny County, and that's where she lives. And so you can then click on the docket sheet or the court summary right there. No, it's not Richards. It's Richard with just a D. There's no S on the end. And all of that is public record. Yes, I have tried her alias names. Her other name was Hunter Mark, and you can search by that too. Look up both. She goes by both. She goes by both names. She has some records under both names. Just search. Hold on. Just search PA docket. Hold on. I'll show you.
Okay. Long story short, I already knew all of this because I already had her records. But you guys may not have. Alright, so I'm going to give the update on Little Dude real quick. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Wrong one. There we go. This is a short video, so shouldn't take but a minute. You know that thing you sent me earlier? What I found funny about that is it took all of their sock accounts to comment on their own shit. That was funny as hell.
Household was, and the poor kid said food.
I'm just gonna say that if you're gonna make a stupid thing, make sure you're not the first person to comment on it. If you're trying to hide the fact that it was you who did it. Troll 101.
So heartbreaking.
Lisa has been reported to welfare for still collecting food stamps for Jace and possibly other people that she's claiming in the household.
But that much food stamps, she should have been able to feed that kid good all month.
Mm-hmm. And so as for the visit for today, she was a no-show. She was supposed to text the caseworker if she from that person. I appreciate the update. I really do, because we are concerned about what's happening.
Really, Lisa? She was a no-show. Little dude has already come out and said he does not want to see her or talk to her, whatever. That's disgusting. That his favorite part and his biggest happy thing that's making him happy right now is the fact that he has food. A child, a child should not celebrate or have to celebrate having food for once. Really?
And that's really disappointing to hear.
Yeah.
That she's not making those efforts. And I'm sure that, I don't know, I feel really bad for Jace that she's not making an effort to see him. But I hate to say this, but maybe it's for the best because she was not in a good state today. And I don't, based on what I've heard, he really doesn't want the visits to continue, or at least he has expressed that at some point. So I do thank you for that update. He does actually want those visits to be happening, and they're not happening.
Ma'am, I appreciate your update, but I know you guys watch me occasionally because you come in here. I mean no offense by this, but could we please start calling him Little Dude or Jay or some other name? Lisa may choose to dox the shit out of him, but can we not do that? I have slipped once or twice by accident, but I make my best effort to either call him Little Dude, Little Guy, the youngest, or call him something else. Um, while she may be okay with all of that, I could we not do that? I know she's put it out there. I get it. But going forward, can we just address him by little dude or something like that? Because I don't know. It just I don't like it. I admit that I have slipped in the past, but I have made a conscious effort recently to not call him by his name or not to call his name. Is there a way we can do that? Not use his name like that. Like I understand that it's been put out there. I get it, but at the same time, if he's gonna have a fresh start, why not give him that and not just be flippant with his name? I know everybody already knows like what his name is, but can we reach some kind of compromise here? Um, I guess I can't tell you what to do, but as far as I go, I won't be using his name. He will be known as Little Dude over here. That goes for my chat too, please. Um, I would appreciate it. I'm not trying to be a dictator or super anal or nitpicky here. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to um, make it a less done thing on the internet. Um, Maybe other people will follow suit with that because I feel like he deserves his time. Um, he's okay. He's well fed. He's safe. The update is he does not want visitation. She is not making any effort. Um, she bailed today, and or not today. Yes, this was yesterday. Um, but like I said, going forward, it would please me greatly if we did not use his name, at least on my channel, on my platform, in my live streams. If you could respect that, that would be amazing. Um, Going forward, I know we're all used to hearing it or used to saying it or whatever, but um, I have become uncomfortable with it um, after some deep thought, and I got to thinking. Um, I've been thinking since he's been removed and seeing everybody use it so frequently, um, and having had my experiences I've had with weirdos on the internet, um, I don't feel comfortable using his name at at this point. Really wasn't comfortable with her using it anyway, but um, I no longer feel comfortable with it, and yeah.
Right.
So so it's not a good update. I'm sorry. So um, let me check my other emails. Yeah. I'm sorry to report that. Sorry to report that. But I mean, the good news is he's in a really good school. I mean, not school. He's in a really good household. And somebody said something about school. That's why I said school. They are planning him to send him to public school next year. And he does say that the best thing is food. And I'm sure he's getting a lot healthier foods and homemade foods and things like that, home cooked meals and all of that. Repeat the update. He was supposed to, there was supposed to be a supervised visit with Lisa and Jace on Wednesday. She was a no-show for that. I got rescheduled to, no, was it Wednesday? I think it was Tuesday. She had one on Tuesday. I'm sorry. I have the dates all mixed up. She was supposed to have one on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And she was a no-show for that. And then there was one scheduled for yesterday, and she canceled that. And then there was one for today, and then she was a no-show for that. She was supposed to message the caseworker.
So apparently, consolidated all of this into a very short thing. She's bailed on every visit she's had this week. No call, no show. All but once. She canceled one of those. She had the courtesy to cancel one of those. Um, but as the one yesterday, she's no call, no show. And then I went over the criminal record shit. We all knew she had felonies. But that's where you see it versus just knowing it. It's there. Um, see what else. don't think there was much else. She had time to come on and beg, um, but didn't have time to go for her scheduled visitation. I know that's not the update we wanted. Not a happy update. It's kind of a depressing one. I'm not going to celebrate it. Yeah, I hate her, but anyway, I'm going to take a palate cleanser moment and show you some Maddie. So we can all laugh at dumb shit. And yeah, the begathon continues. Yeah. Why was I not getting my comments? That's weird. Hey Bella, I'm sorry. I wasn't getting comments. Um, Let me go through the comments because my thing wanted to be stupid. I live in. Yes, you would go to prison. That's not just in Florida, Diana. If you get caught doing that, that's a felony. A dog. Yes. Thank you, Shelley. That's a good way to put that. Don't really hate her. I hate her behavior. That's a good way to put that. Thank you. I'm sorry, Steph. I'm sorry I had to be the bearer of sad news. But you know me, y'all come here because I have the latest updates. Um, Sad as they may be. You heard her. Everybody heard her. He doesn't want the visitation. I, I'm fairly certain that that's coming from a place of pain for him versus like genuine hatred for her, I hope. Um, it's not a happy moment for me, guys. Like, yeah, Lisa's down. I get it. But I'm not going to celebrate the fact that her son doesn't want to see her anymore. That's heartbreaking. I'm not going to celebrate that. I'm sorry. I'm not, because that's just it's awful, because what's awful is that it got to that point to begin with. That's what's awful, and it just, man, Lisa, man, I know you watch because you leave comments. Get your shit together, girl. Okay, Go to rehab. Do something. Stop bailing on your visitation. You're gonna lose your kid. Like, you just, and I'm not talking about legally either. I'm talking about emotionally. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I like you, Lisa. I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that we're best friends because we aren't. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Well, as she put it, I don't like your behavior. I don't like what you've done or that it's gone this far. Right? Crazed? It's just, man, I could have done without that. It, but anyway, like I was saying for those who have just come in, and good morning, everybody. I'm sorry, but I watched those before I came live, and I decided I'm just going to go ahead and give the updates. So that everybody had the comfort of knowing how he's doing. Yes, that's true. Crazed of 5, that's true. And thank you for respecting me and not using his name. I appreciate you for that. And those of you who may have missed it, because I've seen it, several of you just come in. Um, I'm not trying to be a dick. I am not trying to be an overlord or waggle my finger at people. Not trying to do that. But what I am asking, no, you're fine. No, you're fine. It's not the middle of the stream. I haven't been live long, maybe 20 minutes. Um, but I've been thinking for a little while now about how frequently his actual name gets used, and I don't feel comfortable with it. I have slipped accidentally a couple of times, but I have been making a conscious effort to not use his name, to use another name, because I am uncomfortable with it. Um, Lisa may choose to dox the living shit out of her kids, but I will not. Um, so going forward, guys, girls, they, them, however you choose to identify, can we please not? We can say little dude, Jay. I prefer little dude because it sounds nothing like his name. So little dude would be um, my preference, I guess. Um, I would like for people to stop using his name so flippantly. Um, but if not, that's your business. I'm not going to tell you what to do on your platform, on your channels, on your live streams. I'm not going to do that. But it hurts nothing to ask. Nothing can be harmed by asking. Um, I'm going to ask nicely and say please. Those kids have been through enough. Just because their mother chooses to dox them doesn't mean we have to. Um, so for future references, I will not be using his name. He will be addressed as little dude here. And if you all could respect that, I would greatly appreciate it. You're all adults and can do what you wish, but it would be seen as a great favor to me if you would respect that wish. I hardly ever ask anything of you. Um, but I feel passionately about this. Um, I feel strongly about this. And I would really appreciate it. I can tell you that. But everybody now knows, everybody has an update of the state of things. Right, crazed. Um, he doesn't want to see her, doesn't want to talk to her, doesn't really even want the visitations. However, he's happy, or as happy as he can be due to the circumstances. He's being taken care of. He is safe. He is healthy. He is happy. So, could we leave him alone? Okay. Um, could we leave all of them alone? We are covering Lisa, and it should revolve around Lisa. The kids should not be being contacted. If I find that anyone in my community is doing that, one, I'll be greatly displeased, and two, you will find your way out of my community. I'm not playing about that. If I find that you are crossing boundaries, um, off this platform and contacting those kids and bothering those kids, I will yeet you out of my community so fast that smoke will come from your backside. And that yeeting process will be irreversible. Okay? I don't play. Um, I'm going to be transparent and tell you that I was contacted for the help I did give, but at no point did I contact them. It was third party. It was a lot of work, but they contacted me. I don't go around contacting people IRL. I don't go around contacting people's RL acquaintances, families, none of that. I don't do it. Never have. Um, if I find that anyone in my circle does that, they won't be in my circle. Um, what I'm saying may sound harsh, but at some point, I believe boundaries need to be a thing on YouTube again. Because some people have lost sight of boundaries and what's appropriate and inappropriate on this platform and may need some reminders. Um, but like I said, it may sound harsh. I don't care. I am perfectly um, entitled to set boundaries for my community, set a standard for my community, and set um, what is acceptable in my community that I am building. I do have a say over that. I find that the amount of people who are willing to cross said boundaries and on this platform is disturbing. I really do. Like, at no point was it ever appropriate to contact this lady's sister. At no point was it ever appropriate to contact her children. I don't care how big of a piece of shit she is. I really don't care. Um, Contacting her children is off limits. Should have always been off limits. Um, but unfortunately, you have people on here who think the mask of anonymity is all you need, I guess. I need to poop. You can get a hall pass. Um, but anyway, with all of the serious shit out of the way, guys, listen, I don't like being serious. I don't like addressing serious issues. I really don't. I am not a serious person. I really am not a serious person. I'm a goofball. I'm an absolute fucking idiot most of the time. I love being an idiot. It's fun. What I don't like is having to address ridiculous nonsense um, being spread on the internet because somebody's stupid. Um, or somebody doesn't know how to respect boundaries, or someone doesn't understand what is and is not appropriate on this platform. I am finding that more and more people are okay with crossing said boundaries so long as it's someone they don't like. I can tell you that it's sad, as much of an asshole as I am. It's sad that I'm the one standing here having to say, you people don't respect boundaries, because there are some people on this platform who think it completely appropriate to contact people's families, friends, co-parents, um, when their families, friends, or co-parents and or children are not on this platform. Then go spreading misinformation pulled from your ass cheeks because you don't like someone on the internet. This dude, and I'm the one with issues. Okay. And I'm gonna remain this smug, by the way. You might want to keep your fucking mouth shut because you don't have not the slightest clue what you're talking about. You know who you are. You might want to sit this one out until you have all the facts. And I'm not talking about fabricated, chopped up, splotched together bullshit. I am talking about actual facts. That I've shown, by the way. Um, but the sad thing is, I don't know that I'm going to even address this anymore because you could, with some of these people, you could take receipts and proof and shove it in their face and show them they're wrong, and they will still argue with you and tell you they're right. And hell will freeze over and pigs will fly before they ever apologize for it. No, they'll come up with new shit to spread. New grievances, um, new narratives, blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't matter really what you say to some of these idiots. You know what I find to be a red flag? Someone who is incapable of apologizing. Someone who's never apologized for anything they've done. Um, it tells me that that person has zero accountability, zero insight into their own bullshit. And no matter if you prove them wrong, they will still not own it. They will still they no they will dig deeper on that hill. Um, but that's okay. They can dig deeper on that hill because at the end of the day, um, it's not a good look. Thank you, Crazed. Unfortunately, some forget that this isn't their channel, and if they don't like what they see or hear, it's very easy to move along. Enough room on this platform for everyone. It's a good point. Some of them think that only their opinion matters, only their narrative matters, only they're right, even though they've got nothing right. Um, but okay, you do you, I guess. Anyway, um, this, my friends, um, this one's name is Maddie, and she is a whole ass character. She, she, I don't think I have an explanation for this one. This one is not my fault, I might add. I can't remember whose fault it is, but it's not my fault. Right, Grace? Um, Maddie is actually not my find. It's one of my subscribers made me do it. I'm kidding. I do what I want, but this one is a I I don't really have a description. I'm just gonna have to show you.
That'd be amazing. That'd be a blessing. Anything helps. Thanks, Leslie. I appreciate it. Who you are? Oh. Thank you, Happy. Got him just what's sad. Aw. Hi, Sophia. I'm glad you're not. How are you blocked? Where are you blocked at? I don't see. I can see all your comments. Or I can see your chat.
What?
But yeah, if you can help out with, if you wanted to do the cash app, we can call you. But anything is appreciated. So, it was just enough to get some, go to the dollar store. What time is it? Or I guess to go to the gas station, grab some bread and stuff. Ow. Hey, it all adds up. I don't know. Anything, I appreciate it. Hey, Sophia, how are you? Please, though, if anybody can help, $1, $2, everything is appreciated. I really do appreciate it.
um. Oh God, what is? Wow. Okay. Um. That was terrifying.
Begging? Out here trying to get some couple dollar wallets. I'm so damn thirsty. Anything is helpful. Please, I beg. Don't beg. Mary girl, where'd you send it to? Please, somebody put it up. I'm not begging. I'm so thirsty.
Hey Bella, do you want up here for a little bit or no? I'm probably only gonna be live for maybe another 45 minutes, but or maybe an hour. I don't know. We're just gonna laugh at stupid shit that I found. Do you want to come up here and scream at me for traumatizing you?
Cash app, honey, remind description. How you doing, sir? Is there any way you can help me out with something to drink? Trying to get something to drink. Oh. Anything? All right, thank you. I'm not begging. Damn, I'm so dry. I need anything that you can help me with. I'm trying to get like $15 so I can get some food and
Maddie, you really? You just said, you just said, I'm not begging. And then you said, I'm just trying to get $15. Can anybody send me $15? That's Maddie. That's begging. Honey. Honey, no. I love her. I do. She's funny. And she doesn't depress me. Like, I may or may not take a wee little break. Um, yeah, goldfish memory. I may take a break from Lisa Richards for a little bit and just cover random beggars on the internet for a while. Just maybe a week or two. Because covering Lisa Richards, I've been on it for a long time. And through all of the shit that's happened, like it's not doing good things for my like emotional health. It's been a roller coaster. Um it's causing me to kind of be really depressed. Um it makes me sad. And it's gotten to where I just dread coming on here anymore because I know that it's just going to be bad news. And like I feel hopeless. And heartbroken. Yeah, there's some things you can laugh about, I guess, with her. But it's so bad that it's painful. Yeah, crazed. I wasn't one of them. I kept my distance. I did help in the background. Um, and I've done everything I can. I've caught a lot of heat for it, for helping. Um, and I did help a lot. Um, don't really want to talk about it, but like I was saying earlier, what I am willing to disclose is that I was approached and I was asked for help, and I gave it because at the time that I was approached, I was the only person covering her and have been for quite some time. Um, all these other people jumping on the bandwagon just got here and don't know shit. Okay, no offense, but I've done been here. I've been here. Okay, this whole fucking time I've been here. Um, for quite a while. In fact, I was the only person um talking about her or bringing awareness to her. And according to what they said to me, that was why. Um, along with, at one point, someone else started covering her, and they were not as compassionate, I guess, or objective. But like I said, I was asked. And I did what I could. I'm still doing what I can without crossing boundaries, by the way. Um, I'm doing what I can while remaining respectful of boundaries and of my own conscience. Um, and I'll continue to help in the background. Um, but all of it has taken a toll. Like you can't watch as much as I've watched, and all the screenshots in my DMs, all the messages, all the things piled in my lap. Like some of them were so horrible I could not put them on a live stream. Um because there wouldn't have been a big enough trigger warning that would have covered it. There's a lot of shit that you people haven't seen um that I got sent. And there's some things I'll never show because, like, yeah, it's awful. Yeah, it's disgusting, but I don't want that on my channel. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want it on my channel. I don't want it near my channel. I don't want it. But to the point, that's another reason I came to give this update the way I did today. Yeah, dog. It just I need a break from her. Like not from you guys. You guys are wonderful. Um and I adore you all, I really do. Um but it's got to where covering her is depressing me. And you asked me why I felt helpless or hopeless or whatever, it's because it's not going to change, and I know it's not going to change. I know that I'm going to get up one day and that girl is going to be gone because she's not listening and she's just getting worse. And I can't watch that. Because, like, she is literally Minecrafting herself in real time on camera. And it's bad, and, like, um, I can't, like, any minute, like, I feel like any one of her streams could be the stream she ODs on in front of everyone. And I can't watch that. Like, I feel like she's that close. I really do. And I feel like it's just, there's nothing I can do about it. But I think everyone who knows anything about addiction um, could tell you where this is headed and how fast. And I'm sorry to say this, but I don't feel like there's a turning back. I don't feel like I feel like she's given up, and it's heartbreaking. Yeah, I hate, like, I can't stand her. I really can't. But that doesn't mean that I want to see something bad happen to her. Like, I really want her to get better and prove me wrong. I really do. Because I swear to God, if she were to go to rehab and get her life straight and do something, I would be the first person to tell her congratulations, and I would honestly be happy. But I'm not going to lie to myself and say that that's a likely thing to happen, because at this point, I've lost hope. I held out hope that if she hit rock bottom, she'd be forced to go to rehab. I thought surely if the little dude was taken out of her care, that that would wake her up. I thought surely if they gave her stipulations, surely if they told her, look, if you don't get clean, you're never going to see him again, that that would jar her enough to make her better. I don't know. I just fucking hate it. And I don't want to watch it anymore. If there are updates to give, um, just like I did this morning, like a quick, this is the state of things, short rundown updates, I will do that. Um, but for right now, I can't watch her anymore. She was really, really bad last night, and she scared me, honestly. She really scared me. I don't know how many of you saw that, but she scared me. Like, the way she was, just, I don't know. It just hit me all of a sudden. Like, it really, really hit me. And there was a certain point to where I was like, you know, this is never going to get better. So, going forward, I'm going to take a break from Lisa Richards for a little bit and hope that something happens and she wakes up and decides to choose life and living over what she's doing now. Um, which is the opposite of life and living. She thinks she's living, but she isn't. She's chasing death, and eventually she's going to catch him if she continues playing the game she's playing. That track ends somewhere, and I don't want to watch it happen. So, I do have a couple of other people to watch for us lined up. Um, some new content to show. Um, I'm gonna go back to doing my ghost streams, my paranormal streams here and there. Um, because they're fun, they're funny, they're stupid. Um, and they're lighthearted and not so heavy. So yeah, that's where I stand right now. And if you guys want to watch someone else for a while until I come back to her, I understand. That's perfectly fine. Um, but for right now, we're gonna do other shit. I'll give periodic updates, but that's about as much as I'm willing to do right now. And I wish her the best. I wish her family the best. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that.
Got some drink, something to drink. I gotta go charge my damn phone. I'm not begging. Yeah, I'm thirsty, man. Please, please, someone wants to. Please help. I'm not begging.
Dude, she just said, um, I need $15. Give me $15. I need $15. And then she says, I'm not begging. Like in the same breath. Literally. She's like, I need $15. And then goes, I'm not begging. Really? Maddie. Ew, yeah. My pause game is on point though.
Anyone want to help us? Anyone? Trying to get some food. Same day, you know. Please, I beg, don't beg.
No. Okay. And there's another one from Miss Maddie. I think I'll go and look. There's some crazy ones. You screenshotted that shit. It's okay. Man. I'm gonna show this video because it's insane. Like I can't even with her with this video.
Because the manager at McDonald's, I don't know what she has against me, but last time they ordered us food, she wouldn't give it to me, so. She's very racist, if you ask me. I never did anything for her to do it.
She says I never did anything for her to kick me out, but she did a lot. She was like, I never did anything. Yeah, you did. You were awful. I'm just gonna have to show the video.
That you can't get a refund, period. And she told me you can get a refund. Ain't make the damn minds up. Why? They probably tell her something totally different. Because they just do that like beer. Yeah. See, talk about my order. Right here. You talking about me? Yes. Okay, cool. Fuck it. And then find out what's going on.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Sometimes it's be quiet, but still not different.
Mama, that's the swag. Listen, I told her, hold on, let me find out what's going on.
Right.
I'm just saying,
Right. You the manager too, so ain't you?
yeah.
See?
So she gotta let me go now, so I gotta remember this.
Like you. Thank you so much.
She talking about she was just trying to figure it out. That's a lie. I'm gonna let it go. No, not. She just totally took a fib. I see you, enjoy. I see you. Okay.
You can have sit her up.
That stomach bug. Ugh. Horrible. It's out. Sick as a dog. That stomach flu going around. I got it. And then Gerald got it. I've been puking and both ends. It sucks. Yeah, I got stomach flu. It sucks bad. Nothing exciting besides bathroom. Between me and Gerald was back and forth. I still don't feel too wonderful. I need to take a shower. No, it's like right now I'm sick. My stomach's so sick. I haven't been like this in a while. What's up, Jeff? No, I'm not sick. I'm still getting over that stomach bug. He's doing better. Who's buying dinner? Lucky Penny, who's buying dinner? Let's eat dinner. Well, I'm lost. Really? I'm just kind of hiding, like maybe order something. But yeah, if anybody can please help me a couple dollars get a coffee, I can sit in here if I don't get caught beforehand. Drugs. I didn't think I had to say it like that. Come on. You're just trying to humiliate me, actually. The fuck? That shit better to do but call McDonald's and say some dumb shit. Get lives, man. They kicked me out. Yeah, girl, they just kicked me out. Talking about if I want to go live on YouTube, I don't do it inside at McDonald's. What is that? Where'd you go?
They're getting kicked out. She's like, I'm gonna go into McDonald's and I'm gonna bring grocery store food in McDonald's, and then I'm gonna expect them not to kick me out.
Us? I can't order anything? We'll have to order something. Oh, huh? Oh, I'll take it. I'm ordering. I'm ordering. Okay. Is anybody can... Sorry. All right, sorry about that. Did you not make it?
She looks like the ambulance driver off of the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. You know who I'm talking about? I can't remember that guy's name, but Rob Zombie uses that actor a lot, and she looks just like him. Like he plays the perverted ambulance driver in the Halloween movies. If any of you watch horror movies, you probably know who I'm talking about. He's a very unpleasant looking face. Not Marilyn Manson, no. You know who I'm talking about, don't you, dog?
I'm waiting on the food right now.
No, come in.
I just heard you.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, Amanda. Irritating. Irritating. How you doing, sir? Any spare change? Hi. Hi. How are you? No, okay. How are you? Maddie. Maddie. What are you doing today? Good morning. Are you homeless? Not really. I'm the same with the French. Wow. Okay. So do you have anything I need to do? Why? Huh? Why? No. Okay, well, you know, this is all monitoring camera. Oh, okay. So we have a call. You might have something on you shouldn't have. Oh, no. So I wasn't. I just came in here. Okay, well, I'm on YouTube. Okay. So, that was kind of funny. No, McDonald's didn't call. It's a green light. And they thought I bought stuff at the McDonald's. Come on now. Hello. It's a green light. And
That sniffing thing she's doing with her face is definitely crack.
And I guess they thought I bought something when Gerald came in. I guess they thought he delivered me something. It was crazy. She's very racist, if you ask me.
How is she racist, Maddie? That doesn't make any sense.
I need some good food today. That's my goal. I'm gonna try and get us Little Caesars. Anybody help us out with dinner tonight? Amazing. There's a Little Caesars. Want me to send the address? I'm trying to get some dinner. I'm starving. But yes, anybody that can help us out with anything so we can get food. Yeah, awesome to us. I would love it forever. I was waiting for Raymond to come back on. I don't know. This stomach is growling. Just a pepperoni pizza and an Italian cheese bread would be awesome. Please. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There's crazy bread, but then there's also Italian cheese bread. So
Dog? That's not a dude. He's not clean shaven because it's not a dude dog. That's a girl.
it'd probably be easier to cash out, but if you're more comfortable with ordering it, you know what I mean? Either way, it doesn't matter. There's some people more comfortable ordering the food for us. There's like they got little sauces that you can get. It's like a ranch, like buffalo ranch, butter garlic, like a nacho cheese. So anybody else barbecuing out? Oh, I'm thirsty. Shit.
Oh my god. Dog.
Where is Mr. Where did you go? But no, Peter was trying to order us some dinner, and then Raymond, I don't know, they left out. They said they were going to do it, and they haven't been back. So I don't know, trying to get some food. About what we're doing.
Do I need to put you in the naughty corner?
Well, we're out here. No food yet.
Dog, do I need to put you in the naughty corner? Being naughty?
Whoa. Bang.
Oh no, not the hiccups.
Yeah. Oh.
No. You know what, dog? I'm gonna put you.
Oh, you're doing well.
I tell you what, dog. I'll put you 4-ply toilet paper in there.
Please do. Fuck you. Pizza sauce and ranch, if you can, please. We're starving. I'm gonna have to hurry. Hopefully it's almost done because my phone's gonna probably cut off soon. I don't want to. Before she gets food. I hear she gives us a number. And then I'll start a new live when we get to food to show you guys. I promise. I promise. Sorry, Walker, no. Raymond, you there? Well, we're trying to get some food, I hope. But anything will help, food, cigarettes, a few dollars to keep us anything will help. Start an environment. Raymond! Oh, I gotta get off soon. Shit. You ready? I don't know. I guess what sauce you want in? No, they're not back yet. I don't know. Is my phone looks like that spot to where it's gonna die? Or cut off? Not yet. If Raymond comes down, I'll be checking the comments. And then I'll jump on live here and I'll come back in about 15 minutes, I guess. I gotta charge the phone up. Come here, what's up? Did you get it? Oh, I'm gonna die. Or any number before it dies. You're charging the phone. Shit. Oh. Am I supposed to watch Little Caesars? What's going on? I'm gonna die, isn't it? Scares you. I don't know. She just said, are you there. And I said, yeah. She's not. Believe me. Raymond, you there? She told us many times. I know. If she said she did it, she did it. I don't know what else she went. She's been ordering it. Or they've been doing it. The whole life, basically. I don't know if something
I
happened.
don't know.
I don't know. Anybody know?
Good question.
You there, Raymond?
It says 7:30 earliest pickup. All right. Yes, that's okay. Yes, that's okay. Right now. 7:30. It's 7:15. We about to start walking down there right now. Did you hear me? You gotta send us. You gotta send.
Raymond, we need that board. Or with the board info.
We need a 4-digit code.
I don't know. Everybody has Facebook. Did you put under my name? Oh, Sharon. That's, yeah. All right. I'm heading that way though. You're gonna change what? What are we changing? My name? I'm lost. Is the order in? Is it saying yes or no? Is you like complete it? Is it getting made? Should be 6:30. What's changing? I'm lost. Oh well. I don't know. Don't even worry about it, Raymond. Besides, here, guys. I don't know. Message me on Facebook, Raymond. If you, I don't know if you have Facebook. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure this out. My phone is gonna die at any point. I need to know what the deal is. It's too complicated. All right, look. I'm gonna turn the live off. I'm gonna run to the store, and I'll get back on and say, food's ready. Got it? It's done. I feel better. I was sick as a dog. I've been in the bed since Sunday, from like Sunday to Tuesday. I didn't leave the house till Tuesday evening. Huh. I was in the bed from what? We got home Sunday night till Tuesday evening at like 8, 9 o'clock. I had a fever. My chest, I was so congested. I went to sleep. Nothing compared to how I was. I was waking up. Nose was caked with boogers. It was horrible. I was in bed for like 2-3 days, sick as a dog, feeling like I was dying. It was horrible. Jill, my baby took care of me though. He did. I was sick for a couple of days. I finally started to feel a little better. I had to get out the house. I gotta get some Vicks. I don't even got no Vicks. So thirsty. This time, my cold. Usually it's my allergies, man, but this is not my allergies. This is damn flu. I'm still out here, around here. No, we're fine.
Oh my god. Taking sick leave? That's racist. I'm not sick. Right, dog? How's she gonna do you like that? What's a Colombian cold? Is that like some kind of new strand or something? What is a Colombian cold?
Still out hitting the streets, huh?
Yeah.
Did you know how to?
Right.
Yeah, you seem normal. You seem like a normal person right now.
I got my allergies killing me. Actually, what I really need to get is some more meds and orange juice. If anybody can please help me. A couple dollars. Well, the dollar store get some more medicine. People are ignorant.
Excuse me, brother. I got any spare change? Shit, I need a buck. I need a buck.
Oh shit. Okay, dog. I'm sorry. Oops. Oh shit. Dog.
Try to do a little something, my baby. Because I just can't get nothing, man. It kind of hurts. That what had happened today was like really messing me up a little bit. Like, man, I could already had it. Like I had it planned, but that's what happens with me. That usually happens to me. Like I plan on something, man, it'll be something, and I'll be really looking forward to doing it, dog, and it just gets snatched or it just don't work out for me every time. Fuck, man. Yeah,
That's because you accidentally spend all your money on drugs instead.
it kind of makes me look weak. That's always the same excuse, but it's not. It's like that's what happened. This is my luck. Excuse me, brother. Anything coming out too? I'm just trying to get my girl a card, bro. Excuse me, brother. Could you help me out with two? I'm trying to get my girl a birthday card, bro. I'm trying to get $2 to get my girl a birthday card. Thank you, brother. Journey. Enjoy your ride.
I haven't actually seen that movie. I need to watch it though.
Thought I was lying. Yeah. You just thought I was lying. Everybody thought I was just such a
Hey, Scapegoat.
I gotta draw some out. Excuse me, brother. Could you help me out any spare change? I'm trying to get some more stuff for my girl's birthday. Happy birthday, I'm going to see I went and got the card. Went and got the card and let go give it to her. They say hey.
Hey, I'm getting dressed. I'll be back in a minute.
Sorry. I had to get up to throw something away, and this just auto played. You smell with the rock. It's cooking. A big show. Inside the peanut hut. The fuck? Here we go.
Don't forget, in reference to the situation, there was radio announcing back in California, back around the time that Diane, she fell down outside the door, which, it's carpet. And she went down on her knees and leaned forward and fell. So it wasn't like super flying or anything like it. Was nothing like that at all. So she like squatted down on her kneecaps and went down and pretended to fall or something. I guess she was trying to get away with the money that she was holding on to or something. I don't know how much she was holding on to, if she was holding.
The From Hell movie, yeah, I've seen it. I just haven't seen Blow. Like, if it's a horror movie, I've probably watched it. But like movies that are not horror or like medieval movies or shark movies, probably haven't seen them. Aw, love you too, dog. But in case nobody knows who this is Tony Chase. And he is a riot. I love Tony Chase. Tony Chase is harmless, um, good, clean. Well, maybe not clean. Um, I'm not going to call him wholesome either because he talks about his penis, but um, Tony Chase is just somebody you can laugh at and not feel bad about it. Um, he's harmless. He really is.
Holding on to anything. But she had contact with Frank Sinatra, and Frank Sinatra was involved in kidnapping me back in the 80s, possibly in the 70s or something. But
Tony, come here, Tony. Listen, Frank Sinatra did not Frank Frank Sinatra did not kidnap you. I'm trying to say that with a straight face, and I'm having trouble. Tony, darling, um, no.
when he tried to do things, but the point of Diane Armadillo tripping and falling, she didn't fall very hard. And they even said that somebody had painted her up at Mel's Drive-In, that they had put fake makeup on her face. My mother even possibly owned Sunset Plaza. I'm not sure. Or my father might have owned Sunset Plaza. Somebody needs to look up that information. And my mother might have been a shareholder in Mel's Drive-In or something. I don't know. But you have to look up the information. But the point of it is she had contact with Frank Sinatra. Or Frank Sinatra. She was supposedly sleeping with Frank Sinatra Jr. too. I don't know. And she was possibly sleeping with Billy and Matt and Josh and Josh and Josh. There was like 3 or 4 different Josh guys that she was possibly sleeping with. And, Tony Boldy was the mayor of Hollywood. And he worked at Mel's Drive-In too. And he had contact with Diane Armadillo. I don't know. But then somebody had said that Tony Boldy had possibly had ties with
Josh the Armadillo. Apparently his mom slept with an armadillo. That seems unsanitary. You probably shouldn't do that. Did the armadillo consent? Like, did the armadillo give consent for that? I feel like maybe the armadillo did not consent. Why are you out here telling the armadillo business like that? Hey, Idol, how you doing? Dog.
Some Middle Easterners or the king of Brunei or something. And he was trying to steal my mother and father's mansions in Beverly Hills, or he was involved, or some Middle Eastern people was involved in stealing how many billions of it? Like, I don't know. They stole like $80 billion from my mother or something. But then the total was 120 something billion or something that they stole from my mother, Doris Duke. My mother was one of the richest women, but they said that the king of Brunei or something tried to move into one of my mother's royal hermaphrodite mansions, and nobody's allowed to move in those properties. Only me. I lived at all the properties of my mother and father, and they're not for sale. They won't ever be for sale, not never. And check to see if my father owned the utility companies in California, or if my mother owned any utility companies or phone companies in California, to see if anybody was conspiring against me. But the point of information in reference to whether Diane Armadillo was holding on to money or not, but there was stories in Hollywood. Like, there was even a story of there were several females falling down at people's parties. It was on the news. I even heard it on the radio too when I was sitting in my car driving somewhere, and they had said that that there was numerous, like several incidences of females falling down at guy parties or mixed parties at people's private residences. I don't know if there was Middle Eastern girls falling down. It seemed like a ring of criminals, like what do you call it, some ringleader or whatever was setting up girls to fall down for insurance case. Look up that information around the time. But also in reference to Diane Armadillo and the fact that they had put makeup on her face to make her look abused and battered. She didn't get abused or battered by me. We didn't have no physical hitting contest. The only incident that we ever had was when Diane Armadillo fell down outside the apartment door inside a multi-level apartment building. It's carpeted, you know. She didn't fall downstairs. It's just a straight floor, you know. But it's got carpet and padding on it or whatever. So, but in reference to the information about this man trying to murder me as their way of trying to frame me for Diane Armadillo's activities, they had used her to try to cover up that they murdered the richest woman in the world, or the richest woman in America, which is my mother, Doris Duke, and my father, Walt Disney Sr. I'm not sure if there's any fake people impersonating people at Walt Disney World. You'd have to send the news network over there and ask who all these front men are, if they're front men. I don't know if Michael Eisner knows who any of these people are, or anybody at Walt Disney World. Did they deny my identity? Did they deny the role protocol in the media? Now we know that where they made up falsifications of children when I'm the only child of my mother and father. But somebody has tried to make numerous or additional videos where they had changed wording, or they used some type of Photoshop, or you ever seen on the internet where they can make a picture sing where they can change the lips or the movements of a person's mouth with computers, and they try to make other things, verbalizations or something, fake audios. But I was watching something on YouTube, and somebody communicated like, oh, look, they said Walt Disney had other children or something. No, Walt Disney Sr. only had one child. Doris Duke only had one child. So look up the information. But in reference to even Jack Nicholson had like a situation at his house where a girl had fell or something. She fell down or something at her party, and she tried to file insurance claims against Jack, or people tried to file insurance claims against all these people. And it was like a random. There was like probably more than 20 or 30 people that tried to file slip and fall court cases in California. At people's residences, California and anywhere else, to see if it was some ring, organized crime or insurance scam, people trying to make up scams to steal people's property or people's identities or estates or land or whatever, Hello, Beverly Hills Police Department. Do you know what happened to my vehicle? Somebody stole a part off of it or something? Or, you see the video? And some people say I was supposed to be on disability from the Beverly Hills Police Department in reference to the facial damage or whatever, because my father owned the Beverly Hills Police Department, didn't he? And I've never received any money from them at all, if they ever sent any disability money from the Beverly Hills Police Department. I'm not a field agent or anything. And, my parents owned some police stations in certain cities, in certain neighborhoods, that these government Nazis and Middle Eastern Nazis, and I guess the dirty Chinese man was trying to steal police stations that was owned by my parents, which I'm the owner of everything of my parents and grandparents. So you have to know that there needs to be more court cases against people.
No. Stop it.
They have to prosecute these people for intentional, cruel intentions. Like, they're always spying on me to cause me injuries and to be beating me up with satellites. That has to be documented. My father went through that shit before my father got murdered. The government has to get charged. There's even Supreme Court documents from when I was little. And the government owes me money from that court date too, and even before, from injuries or everything they've tried to do to me and what they tried to do to my parents and what they did to my parents. There's laws. There's specific documents that are there and laws that are supposed to protect me from these satellite controllers and government people. Every time they're looking at me, they're intentionally causing damage. And that ankle damage is not in the royal protocol, dumb fuck. And you're not my uncle either. Don't be touching my body trying to claim you were damaging my ankle because you were trying to claim to be my uncle. You can face the death penalty for damaging my ankle too, man. I need all my body parts. I need my mobility because I got to go around to places. I have to travel to places such as different cities and states where my mother and father had property and businesses and companies. Better quit trying to put a foot in the grave with your satellite, man. You might have in your foot in the grave or everything else. Dudes every single day, no matter what person is president, no matter what person is in government, no matter what branch of government, no matter what law enforcement agency. See, my parents owned things that nobody else owned in this country. and some things in the world. Which my parents owned a lot of things that are private family history or copyrighted patents and inventions that are documented. See, these government people tried to steal records and try to change things. Well, there's penalties for that shit too. Those people can go to prison for that too, for trying to steal my identity and family history of wealth and land and properties. And you got to get charged for blocking me with your confusion. You claimed you were confused with who I am. Did you ever know my parents? You never knew my parents, did you? Did you claim you were friends with my parents? Because if you knew my parents, then you knew me. If it was when my parents was alive, even before. If you didn't know the information and you're in a branch of government, they have a database that has the information. You're obligatory. You're obligated. It's obligatory for your position to sign documents that you have seen the information. Every American government agent has to sign the document when they are shown documents of my identity. And it says, do not copy my identity. Do not physically assault me. Don't terrorize my life. Don't sexually assault me. Don't try to steal my genetics. It says all that stuff. Don't try to steal my land or property or wealth. It says those kinds of things too. And every personnel of American government is obligated by law to sign the document. My mother, when she had sent me a gas card back in the 80s or something, I never received it. And somebody had communicated recently about it. And I guess this man's been using it, sued for using that gas card and for attempts of murder, for endangering my life when I've had to work to try to get gas money or utility monies. And they have to get charged for attempts of murder in reference to me paying utility bills under a hostage situation when the government's been blocking me from my mother and father's estates. The government's been terrorizing my life. The government's been playing confusion with my identity. My identity is documented. If you're sitting in law enforcement, you're sitting in government, you know what vehicle I drove and father, biological parents' name on my record when you do a background check. When you run my license plate number, or when you run the ballet license plate through a database, it's supposed to bring up my biological mother and father's picture and name and some other information. And if it doesn't, then you need to tell your police chief that there's a motherfucking problem. And you need to say, you need to fix this, Mr. Police Chief, or you're going to get impeached. That's the guidelines. I am who I am. And, you know, when people say, oh, you're trying to make yourself important. No, I am who I am. You can go hang out with all your friends all you want and whatever. But if you trespass on me and try to hurt me, then that means you are going to have to go through the process of them explaining shit to you day after day, probably for a long time. They might even make a recording of it where you can sit in jail and listen to it every day, thousands and thousands and thousands of times. And that satellite man's trying to injure my mobility, trying to prevent me from walking. I have a walking cane. I got a, you know, foot massager, ankle braces, leg brace. And I was in a wheelchair when I was little from government abuse. I had crutches too. I was in a coma when I was little too. These people are wasting my time. And when I was at the car place, I got to drive a Mercedes. It was pretty decent. It was nice. Anyways, and some other cars. But the satellite man is terrorizing me. They're burning my foot the whole time. And they're messing with my nose and face. With their torture tracking game. And you think you outrank my parents in family law?
Do what? And hey, I get it. You're okay, buddy. Apparently, not only did his parents have sex with armadillos, but now a government man violated his parents. This Tony Chase, curvy lady, he's a character. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna hop off here and go do the things, and um, I got some shit to do today, some paperwork to file, and I'll be back later. And I don't know what we'll do tonight, but we'll do something silly and stupid. Um, if you guys can think of a movie I can play on here or stream, and not get copyrighted for it, let me know in the comment section below, and we may have a movie night. Um, thought about doing Bob's Burgers night or some silliness, but I hadn't figured it out yet. But Debbie doesn't tell us. Um, I don't know. We might do a paranormal stream tonight and just laugh at stupid videos. You never know. Um, but whatever it is we do, I'm sure it'll be fun. It usually is over here because we do dumb shit. Um, but like I said, I gave the update on all the things. So now you'll have that, and I will see you all later. Bye.